This is Glow.
Sorry, what's Glow?
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling. This is a wrestling television show. Only ladies, lady wrestling. Just like the big guys, but girls. Get it? Girl on girl. What?
So, like, Hulk Hogan?
If one of you turns out to be Hulk Hogan, I've hit the fucking jackpot. Wait, all right, take it easy. This is what's happening, all right? Yes, this is a wrestling show, and yes, you're all gonna have to actually wrestle on cable television for thousands of people. That means tit grabs, cunt punches, shrinky dinks, that move that looks like a cat fight, but fancy. Did I say cunt punches?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so I guess what we gotta do now is I'm gonna sit over there, and you guys are gonna line up, get your headshots out, and I'm also gonna have to have you sign a waiver in case of serious injury and or death.
Here with the gorgeous ladies of wrestling, and they're a writer, or are you the
I'm the director guy on the show.
You're Jim McMahon?
Quiet
also?
in the back.
No, I think it's pre-McMahon. It's a kind of a down-and-out film director cat who took the gig.
Okay, so tell me about just like, did you have to do any research just on wrestling? I mean, because all the wrestling leagues have like all these other women, people like, what was your...
I talked to a few wrestlers, so I knew it. I was not a wrestling fan as a kid, but I understand it from having actually talked to several wrestlers. I have a real respect for it now. But they did a lot of research.
Well, I watched some of the original episodes of Glow, because this is based on a real show from the 80s, and I found that much more helpful than watching current wrestling, although I would watch some wrestling, but the wrestling now is so much more polished. It's like almost so much better.
It's Olympic level. It's crazy what modern wrestlers can do.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
The old school
No,
ones
and
are
it's
raw.
not what they were doing on Glow either.
No.
It's like much more hair pulling and like, you know, throwing.
Yeah, like roller derby almost.
Is there any physical injuries, anything that's come out of just trying to play these roles? I mean, not playing these roles?
Miraculously, no one got hurt till the last
We
day.
were lucky that we didn't get injured, and when we were shooting it, you know, they have extras playing the crowd cheering for us. So, which the adrenaline from a whole crowd cheering for you is pretty insane. So it makes landing on your back feel a little less painful, but you do feel it. After we'd shoot wrestling sequences, the walk to the bathroom at 3 a.m. that night, that's when I would feel it.
Yeah.
But they had great training. We had good stunt coordinators. I mean, they were well taken care of during the shoot.
Kept it very safe. But it's like an art form that is usually done for about 18 minutes max. You know, you watch a wrestling match, and we would shoot a match for
2 days.
Yeah, 10 hours. You know, so it was like in the moment, exactly, you're filled with so much adrenaline, you can't feel anything. And then the next day, you're like, oh. I took a lot of Epsom salt baths.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that worked.
Why don't we do this? When I point at you, you tell me your name, and if you have any special skills or hidden talents, favorite sex positions. All right, who wants to go first? Yes, underwear as outerwear girl. Hit me.
Hi, I'm Melanie Rose. Call me Melrose. And my special skill is that I'm not fucking boring. Like, I can wake up in the morning with absolutely nothing to do and just be in a Van Halen video by the end of the day. Also, any position with my legs over my head.
Okay, I dig it. I like the whole please objectify me vibe.
Thank you.
Tremendous. Wolf Lady, what's your story?
I have a very acute sense of smell.
What cologne am I wearing?
Dracarnoir.
Trick question. Not wearing cologne, but I do spray that on my clothes if I forget to do my laundry, so you get points for that. All right, where's my real actress? Where's Strindberg?
Oh, here.
Know any good party tricks?
I can do, Audrey Hepburn winning an Oscar for Roman Holiday. I'm truly, truly grateful and terribly happy.
Very winsome.
Netflix is kind of like the father of binge watching. You know, it's kind of invented it. Were there any shows that you guys binge watched? What was your first show that you've ever binge watched? And is there anything you're binge watching now?
What is the first show
I binge watched The Sopranos again. Like, I watched them as they happened, but then I binge watched them again while we were shooting
On
Glow.
set.
On
Yeah,
set, I was
yeah.
sitting there on my phone. I was like, The Sopranos is so good. And one of our directors was a DP on The Sopranos.
Yeah,
So
Bill
like
Abraham.
during that, I got some inside,
I think
stuff.
the first show I ever binge watched was Lost. Like, I didn't watch it when it was on TV, and then I rented all the DVDs.
Oh,
it was like really old school binge watching where I was like renting the DVDs from Blockbuster.
The Wire too. I binge watched that because I didn't watch it.
I just binge watched 13 Reasons Why and Dear White People, which are both on Netflix, and they were both excellent.
Yeah,
Betty.
the OA, I binge watched that.
Oh yeah,
Really good.
good one.
Wow.
Well, everybody gets to binge watch Glow now.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's right.
Thank you guys for your time, and I'm glad nobody got injured.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
You're not that glad.
Yes, he
It would
is.
have made it interesting.
This is a better story.
Maybe the director got it.